Droids and Draco wander throughout the facility assembling weapons, spacecraft and equipment. Lord Arkan enters. Remarkable, isn't it? They observe the assembly together. I thought I'd never step foot outside Artsul, and now I'm standing inside the moon with a god. Has Sophia told you about the Demiurge? Only that it created our universe. True in real life. Yes. The Lord Archon sighs and looks through the window. Why? Right, so we... do I say? Right, so in real life, my real life opinion on this. The Demiurge is an AI. And I don't mean like a literal computer. Because I don't think that there's a physical universe. So in the Matrix, you have the normal universe. The machines have taken over and then they've captured the humans, put us in pods, and then created what we interpret as our universe. I don't think it's like that. I believe that, similar to this, that we have our own reality outside of this. And that we've been captured somehow. So I believe in real life the Demiurge is a machine. And it essentially harvests the energy of our soul. And I'm assuming it's to essentially feed entities. So like these entities essentially feed off of our energy. Because I'm assuming that this machine, you know, it's been made by something else. But the machine is what both created and maintains the universe. So like when you die and you see the light and all that, that's basically the machine love bombing you. And when you see your family, when you see Jesus or Arabella or whatever, aliens even, I've seen some people have a near-death experience and said that essentially what they would describe as aliens came to them. It's basically most of these near-death experiences are the same, but they're different. It's different to each individual. So you could say, oh, it's just all nonsense in the person's head, but I actually disagree. And the only explanation is it's a machine that is essentially... It knows how to get you. It'll essentially shapeshift, and it's not that the machine itself, it's like the astral plane or whatever you want to call it. The machine has full control over it as well as this universe. It's not just our universe. You have like the astral that's like just outside the universe, but it still controls that. But I do believe it's as simple as just to feed off us. But in this, originally he said, so like why did Demiurge create this? To feed. But I changed it to this. At first it was to harvest energy. Because the Demiurge in this isn't an AI, it's like a... I suppose it's more akin to a god. It's like half of the source consciousness of all life, essentially. So in mine, he's doing it to harvest energy, hoping that with enough energy it can defeat Barbello and by extension kill itself, because the Demiurge can't die when it wants to die. But like I said, in real life, I do believe it's just a feed off of our energy. We must fight him. Now that's Hathor talking, that's his past life. Lord Archon wanders in mind and body. Enki. The Lord Archon closes his eyes. We must fight him. We must try. Lord Archon's eyes shoot open. He sort of loses temper a bit. There is no try. Look at me. Do you want to be like me? If you face the Demiurge, I cannot stop what will happen to you. That's true. Sophia can't. Also true. Not even Barbello can. Very true. Do you want to know a secret? No one's coming to save you. This is the thing that I worry about in real life. Because you look at all these different cultures, you look at religion, it's like, oh yeah, God's gonna save us, oh Jesus will save us, Alabama will save us. You look at in the UFO, it's like, oh, the aliens will save us. It's the same thing. You know, back when I was super into Gnosticism, you know, I would think, oh, well, maybe Sophia will save us. No. No one's coming to save us. That's the issue. We have to get out ourselves. But I don't know how. At least your soul has sovereignty. Yeah. We still have control of our own soul in a way. Whereas his soul has been dominated. The Lord Archon leaves. Right, so Viden's in the landing port here with V196. I probably do sound crazy when I talk about the soul trap, if you've not looked into it. But it makes perfect sense. I'm adamant about simulation theory, and it's just an extension of simulation theory. Because it's alright saying, yes, simulation theory is true, but then why? Like, why create this universe then? Some people say, oh, it's a game. It's not a game. Look at the amount of evil that goes on in this world. Look at the amount of suffering that every human being endures by virtue of being in a body. We were never supposed to be in a body. It's like, I never knew what the Demiurge was. So the Demiurge basically just means creator of the universe. So it's what religion would call God. I never really, even when I was into Gnosticism, I always struggled to... Yeah, Gnosticism has a very religious view on it. So although it's true in many aspects, I never sort of fully believed it. Could someone like Sophia exist? Possibly. I don't know, but maybe our souls always existed. That there was no before. Well, yeah, because I've been looking into near-death experiences recently. The AI makes perfect sense. That's why I'm adamant that the Demiurge is an AI in real life. So it's similar to the Matrix, but just the Matrix had a very physical look on it. Whereas I don't believe it's physical like that. So I can call it AI, but it might not. It's not like it's a computer. It's AI in the sense it's artificial, but it's hard to explain. It's like when people on NDEs, when they say, oh, I had a life review, that's very common. But some of them say it's like it's on a screen in front of them. I mean, we get more of this later on. I'll probably go more in depth into this later on in the script, because it's like, when you die, just don't go to the light. And if you see any other being, you have to ignore them. You can't interact with them. Especially if it's trying to exert power over you or tell you what to do. If it tells you to do something, you do the opposite. I don't care if it's your parents. I don't care if it's Jesus or God. It's not God. the furthest thing from God. But it's going to feel like God. Because people say in the light, they feel a love they've never felt in their real life. You know, mothers have said that the love they felt in their near-death experience was 10 times the love they felt for the birth of their own child. But it makes sense that it's an artificial, probably some sort of frequency that's just being pounded upon your soul to make you docile. It's like a drug. It's like if you just get hit up with a fuckload of heroin. You could be in hell, but if you're blasting your tits off on heroin, it's gonna feel good.